Ready to go?
Should be now.
Alright, here we go. Ricky versus Sarah coming up. Top 16. Just the usual top 16, just to iron out any technical issues just before the top 8.
Shit. I didn't change the title for the stream. One sec. Can you do that? Because I haven't got chat open anyway. I always forget. I don't always forget, I usually get it, but I've forgotten this one time.
Alright, first up we've got Ricky and Sarek. This is the top 16 just before the top 8. We are in loser at the moment, and both of these fighting out for the chance to make that top 8 in this underdog tournament. I believe this is week 7 of the underdog tournament. So let's see if Ricky's jury can prevail against Sarek's Nika. So like always in this preliminary top 16 match, just let us know in the Twitch chat if the sound's all good, if one of us is too quiet, too loud, just let us know. But for now we've got Ricky versus Sarek. Top 16 going for top 8. Immediately lands a dropkick from Sarek.
Oh,
of course there is none of that wall bounce business in
there was nothing optimal about that. He does the throw, but it doesn't even go for the safe jump setup afterwards.
Yeah, he was dangerously close to stun though with that actually, and with the corner pressure. Miko of course still very dangerous in the corner, even in season 2. Just has a little bit more work to do to actually get them in the corner this time. But Ricky holding up well, did take a lot of damage in the corner, but did manage to come back a little bit. But they're in danger. Are they going to take another throw? Ooh, baited out the EXDP from Ricky, and just gets the jab. So Sarek winning the first round against Ricky fairly convincingly. Nice dropkick over the low projectile from Ricky's jury. Nicely spaced dropkick as well there.
That was a nice confirm.
Yeah, definitely a nice confirm. And can he get them in the corner? No, not quite.
No anti-airs
Ricky manages to fight back just to keep the mid screen. Punishable slide there. And punished by Ricky. Ricky doing their best to just to remain a bit patient. But they are crumbling ever so slightly under Sarek's pressure. Fully charged dropkick leads into the mix-up, and now that is a dangerous territory. Ooh, quite risky to throw tech, or at least throw attempt against Mika, but he does reset the position. But Sarek just about manages to get the jump in.
Yeah, wait so for that EX feat, super not real, that guy's not frame 1 armored. Just gotta get, with Mika, be on top of it with your meaties, otherwise you're just giving her an excuse to do EX feat.
It's frame 3, isn't it, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah, frame 3. So get your meaties right when you're fighting Mika. Not sure how much experience Ricky's had against Mika so far, but not doing too badly at the moment. Sarek did get a convincing win, however, in the first game. So another game to go. This is the first of 2.
Oh, I like that.
Top 8. And he's in the corner now. This is a pretty bad situation for him now with the stun. This is going to be a lot of damage.
Oh, just goes for
the command grab. That is the classic 50-50. And he goes for the command grab. So Ricky has one more round to bring this back, potentially. Otherwise, they are out, and Sarek is the one who makes it through into top 8.
Ricky keeps pressing buttons after that dropkick, and maybe just want to try blocking instead next time. So he never mix up again. Keeps eating the mix up at the dropkick.
But Sarek's done a really good job of basically shutting down those low projectiles with the dropkick, jumping over him basically.
Oh, gets the jump in, but no conversion.
And that dropkick again. That dropkick, by the way, can be quite easily stuffed with a jab, even a EXDP. Probably a lot of normals can probably beat it, to be honest.
You get stuffed by almost anything, to be honest, with jab is always most reliable. I don't know if Jory can low profile it actually. I'm not sure how many of those characters can.
Oh, they are both sitting on full super here. I'm not sure if they are going to use any resources. It's going to be a tight round, both of them with them hit away.
Oh, he could have just woke up super and chip.
Yeah, he could have chipped them with the super. I don't know if he just didn't want to spend the resources or what, but that does mean they are out of the tournament because of that. And Sarek comes away the victor. So Sarek will be, I believe, our last entry into the top 8 bracket.
Yay, Mika!
It's been a long time actually since we've. The last time we saw Mika in the bracket was when you were entering these. So we finally have, I believe, our top 8 bracket filled out. So our top 8 bracket is now Sonkika and Shock Blast, Jeremy Ray and Gradkan in winners, and in losers we've got Marixor, Van Dyke Brown, Your Forefathers, and Sarek. Those are your top 8 participants for this week. This week is, I believe, tournament week number 7 of this season, season 2. So we are over that halfway mark, well on our way to getting through to those championship grand finales. And of course, the winner of these tournaments does automatically get a free entry into those grand finale tournaments. So I think first off, we'll start in the winners. We should start straight away, not too much of a break here, and we'll go to Sonkika versus Shock Blast. Sonkika and Shock Blast both seem to be regular entrants into the top 8 positions in the underdog tournaments. Both of them Urien players, I believe, but some rumours on the wind of another character that Shock Blast may or may not be playing.
Do it, Shock Blast, do it! Is it finally Shock Blast week? Spoiler, probably not.
Spoiler warning.
Because I always have faith, and then he lets me down every week.
He is
So
called
you know what,
Shock Blast
Shock
for a reason.
Blast? You know what? I give up. I'm done. So let's go, Sonkika.
He has named himself Choke Blast, and he is Choke Blast for a reason. So will he choke this week? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. So top 8 should be starting soon.
Shock Blast would be Krillin. He's such a Krillin.
He's a Krillin, chokes every time. I suppose you could say he's a Kid Gohan.
Yeah, he's a character you have hope for, and then they make it kind of far, but then just get their asses blown out at the end. That's Shock Blast in a nutshell.
Yeah, I suppose if you refer to it as a original Dragon Ball Krillin or Dragon Ball Z Krillin.
Z, oh yeah, you're right.
I don't think anyone wants to be Dragon Ball Z Krillin, to be honest.
Nobody wants to be Dragon Ball Z Krillin. That is very true.
Alright, so just waiting for that the inevitable character select wait, and here is where we see if Shock Blast goes for his Urien main, or is he going to pull out something completely spectacular and different. Don't get too hyped up though, because it might actually just be a Urien Mirror. There we go, there's the Urien Mirror. He's elected not to go for one of his other characters that he's been training. So so we are starting winners in top 8 with the fight for dominance of which Urien main will come out victorious in this match. So Shock Blast versus Sonkika. Both of these regular participants making top 8. And one of these will make it through the winners bracket, and the other is going to have to duke it out along with the fellow losers down there. Shock Blast starting off fairly strong, making good use of those normals. That sweep, that range on the sweep.
No whiff.
Ooh, that is definitely not a safe tackle there. Does punish with a throw. I feel he could have gone with something a little bit higher damage there.
Sonkika dropping his corner combo though.
Shock Blast not afraid to go for those EX headbutts though. As you can see there, Sonkika's not afraid to go with the regular headbutts either. Headbutt City over here. Some whiff throws in consecutive order.
That's a Urien Mirror who even needs EX. I like that reversal.
Yeah, nice reversal. Gets out of that mirror, and he keeps using that tackle and block, and that is definitely not a safe thing to do. Nice light confirm into the headbutt from Shock Blast, but doesn't get anything after that. Son Kiko just on the Magic Pixel there, and Shock Blast soon to be on the Magic Pixel as well.
Oh,
and wow. I think that was a headbutt versus an EX tackle there.
I'm not even sure how characters can build meter that quick.
It's a lot of EX being used in this match, and a lot of them being used for tackles and headbutts, as you'd expect in one of these arena mirrors. So Shock Blast using the forward medium punch to build pressure on Son Kiko. Shock Blast has actually usually been pretty good in his use of screen positioning. He's usually been pretty good at pressuring his opponents and pretty much just walking them into the corner if he needs to. But it looks like he's the one in the corner this time. Son Kiko just building the pressure, but that tackle ends his pressure. Shock Blast allowing a little bit of respite from the corner. Well, he's been doing a good job of using that V reversals to get up the Aegis mirror setups and finds himself back in the corner again. Son Kiko just trying to pile on the pressure a bit more, and a missed time neutral jump there. Yeah, he can't afford to lose that much life at this point either. Son Kiko using that trademark whiffed headbutt to try and get in on Shock Blast, and he's really been pressuring Shock Blast a lot in this, and it gets out successfully from the mirror setup.
Oh, nice throw.
Yeah, it's going to be very tight this time. Son Kiko not opting to use the EX headbutt, and he caught in the mirror mix-up. So Shock Blast the first victor, but it was by no means a one-sided match. Very close between these two. So I think each future matches could go either way between these two. They are fairly evenly matched, but Shock Blast just about coming on top in the first match. We'll see how Son Kiko can adjust in this next one. These are first to two, and the winner of this going through the winner's side of the tournament. Shock Blast does like to use that fierce on the wake up to see if he shimmies again. Goes for the meaty lights, and using that knee drop for pressure again. And both of them just a little bit more cautious this time, just kind of baiting the other out. I'm pretty sure they're extremely familiar with each other's tools by now and each other's playstyle. They have played in before in tournament, by the way, haven't they, Penguin?
Yeah, they played in the last tournament, and Son Kiko took it 2-0. So already an improvement by Shock Blast from last time.
Yeah, and I think, I'm not sure if Shock Blast played Urien for the whole set as well last time. So
I think he played Alex one game, so maybe he learnt his lesson there.
So sticking with his main this time.
I really like that.
Well for him in this round. Getting caught there by the mirror.
Seeing the jump and just throwing the mirror down to trap your opponent is, I really think it's pretty good.
He got caught trying to press buttons after that crouching medium kick, and he just got caught by the EX tackle as well. Probably not the best idea to be pressing buttons at that point. Does get caught by the throw with after the double violet knee drop. Always a nice thing to see in the neutral game. I say that very sarcastically, by the way. But using that forward medium punch again for some good pressure. And Son Kiko refusing to give up too much space, not hesitating to use that EX tackle if he needs to build up some pressure. Nice use of the back throw from Shock Blast to get Son Kiko in the corner, and the overhead catching him with a full combo. Very nice win from Shock Blast there. And he is now one round away from winning this set as well.
Oh, this is I'm responsible for this because I said I didn't believe, and now Shock Blast is out to prove me wrong.
Now Shock Blast is the one who believes.
So everyone can thank me now if they want.
Shock Blast making liberal use of these throws now. Very close to stun here, and just about draining away. And like I said, he is not afraid to use that EX headbutt if he feels he's under too much pressure. And again, that V reversal proving very useful for Shock Blast. He's very close to winning this set now. Just one hit will do it for him.
Oh,
and
nice
headbutt in the classic Shock Blast Urien fashion does manage to clinch the win against Son Kiko. So well done to Shock Blast. He does move through the winners bracket. Son Kiko is moved down to losers, so not the end for him just yet.
I really love seeing how many times Shock Blast just... I feel like the thing with a lot of characters with the 3-bar V meters, like Ibuki, where a lot of them depending on the player, won't spend their V meter on reversals because obviously the V trigger is just so good in for Aegis and Ibuki's one, Balrogs, dash punches, etc. So it's seeing shot class just go, no, I'm just going to spend it every time just to get out of a bad situation. Respect.
So I think we can see in the bracket, the next up will be our next winners match before we start moving down into the losers bracket. It'll be between Grykan and Jeremy Ray. Grykan, I believe we've seen him top 8 before. I do believe he plays a Rashid, if I'm not mistaken. But Jeremy Ray is a name I don't think we've seen before in these tournaments, or at least in top 8. So it should be interesting to see what they bring to this week's top 8. But Grykan, I do believe, is a very unpredictable Rashid, if I can remember, from one of the previous top 8 streams.
Yay, Rashid!
We've already got some Rashid hype in the chat there.
Oh, it's just Vaxstein on his own.
it's just the one guy. So I was trying to be nice, but it's just the one guy.
The one man Rashid fan club.
But Jeremy Ray seems to be a Ryu player from what in the lobby. Both of them Ultra Silver. See how close to gold they are. That coveted gold rank.
Oh, by the way, you just missed EX3 Ken's name on stream. I'm disappointed in you.
We've had a long petition, lots of lobbies to get the EX soundtrack onto these streams. It's finally become a reality. We do listen to you guys, and by you guys I mean me.
Just you.
Just me. But we are open to any soundtrack suggestions on the playlist for this stream. We are always happy to play what people want to hear. But for now, we've got Grykan versus Jeremy Ray. It will indeed be Rashid versus Ryu. Always interesting to see what kind of Ryu these players bring. We'll see very shortly. He is repping the Alpha costume against Grykan's Rashid. So this will be our second winners match. This will be our last match actually before we do move into losers. Starting out fairly patiently, Jeremy Ray making use of a nice anti, that back heavy kick. Very useful for Ryu. Punishing that neutral jump with the forward heavy punch actually. Crossing up with that Tatsu on the knockdown. And that V-trigger not really doing too much for Grykan at the moment. And we'll see just how well Jeremy knows this matchup against Rashid. But that sweep isn't safe. Very solid play from Ryu. He's punishing accordingly. Nice with punish there. Using that forward heavy punch.
Oh, he's going for the light
caught those mixers.
Yeah.
And he's got no time for that. He's just going to use right out the way. And that will be the first round to Jeremy Ray. Very solid Ryu from what we've seen. We've got some punishes on point. A few whiff punishes that you've just seen. Nice neutral. Overall, very solid from Jeremy Ray so far. But Grykan is going to be wanting to mount the pressure, as Rashid like to do.
Ooh,
uses that sweep, a risky sweep there, but he does get the crush counter off there and builds his pressure off that. And once again, got Jeremy around the corner, but he got backed off there. And once again, now in mid-screen, I think Grykan is going to want to capitalize on whenever he can get Jeremy in the corner. Does use that EX mixer though, and the V-trigger. Is he going to get much pressure off? Not really. He's not really used that V-trigger to as well as he could at the moment. He's using a lot of sweeps. And Jeremy Ray just getting caught out by them just ever so slightly. And now, is he going to succumb to the corner pressure?
Oh, why'd you go for
just
the
gets
parry
caught by the cross-up. Yeah. He's gone for the height parries. Didn't pay off there.
A lot of Ultra Silver Ryus are very just parry heavy.
They do like the hard reads on the parries. But nice spacing there. Just about avoided the sweep. I have noticed so far that Jeremy does have some decent spacing in the neutral. He does know how to get out of the way of those normals. And he has gotten a few good whiff punishes off so far. But he does need to defend against these cross-ups better from Grykan. And uses that parry, blocks the cross-up there, but doesn't get too much of it. Does get the EXDP. but reset position by Grakan with the back throw, and that will be a confirm into the super. And is this going to kill? I don't think this might. No, this is not quite kill, but he is one hit away from getting that the kill, and there use the light kick just to finish off Jeremy Ray there.
He's not very good at dealing with this light spinning mixer pressure. Keeps pressing a button afterwards, even though it's not safe.
Yeah, it is a bit safe, but it's not real. I think we should say not real pressure. But he is doing a good job, just playing solidly and keeping Grakan in check in the neutral, however. So if you can capitalize on that and prevent Grakan from moving in too much and mounting too much pressure, because that's really where Jeremy's falling. And goes from the block to jump in, straight into the punch. That EX mixer not quite close enough to get the full damage there. Nice jump in. Not a great timed projectile from Grakan, but he doesn't capitalize off it. No, not the right Tatsu at all. And now he finds himself in the corner, just mounting pressure from Grakan. Just walks up though, no time for that. Walks up, goes for the throw straight away. And now he's going to have to take this V-trigger pressure. Goes straight for the overhead after the block.
No.
And that is not safe. And he's falling for those overheads. And Grakan's starting to make more use out of them.
Oh.
And he just saw like a tiny, but he just moved back slightly enough for Jeremy to whiff a button. So nice whiff punish there from Grakan. No anti-air there, or rather failed anti-air perhaps from Grakan, allowing Jeremy Ray some damage. He reads his fireball with the eagle spike, and he does get some damage off there. But Jeremy Ray just keeping him in check again in the neutral, just blocking a lot of these and blocking that sweep, not a wise sweep to do. And once again from Jeremy's side, not a wise sweep to do there.
I don't know, yeah, you backstep, try and bait a button, but why would you go for the sweep? Go for something a bit safer.
And there's the V-trigger out again. Jeremy Ray is sitting on full V-trigger and super. No, not super, rather, just full trigger. And he has got a lot of access to quite a bit of damage if he can get that trigger activated. Ooh, go straight for the roll into the throw. And full combo conversion, nice damage there from Jeremy Ray. So he's not out of this just yet. He does win a round back from Grakan, but Grakan with one more round left to win if you want the set. Nice medium punch there, but could have confirmed it into something. Cross up successful there, but I think he was going for some sort of tick throw there, and it was teched. Nice tech from Jeremy Ray. Catches the neutral jump with the EX fireball, and he wants to mount some pressure, but Grakan's not letting him with that EX mix. And now he finds himself in the corner again. Rashid very dangerous in the corner. He does have great corner carry as well to get in the corner in the first place. And now mounting pressure. He definitely doesn't know the matchup, because I'm not sure if he knows about any of the frame data here.
Yeah. No idea.
But,
nice.
That does cost him the match, however. It does get caught under that corner pressure.
Yeah, it was kind of a bit sad to watch him just being brutalised in the corner there by Rashid.
So Grakan coming out the victor of that set. Not the end just yet for Jeremy, however. They do get another chance in losers if they want to fight all the way back up to the grand finals. We've got Marixor in the chat saying it's me commentating Baby Rage. Baby Rage all you want. I'm still I'm going to be commentating your match soon, Marixor, so don't watch the stream while you're playing. Talking of Marixor, he is actually up next, because we are in the losers bracket now. Marixor and Van Dyke Brown. Marixor, I think he's silver now. I'm not sure, but he was bronze when he did enter the top 8 last time. But he is I believe the only Bison that we've really had in these tournaments, and he has made top 8 before, back when he was in bronze rank, and looks like he's made top 8 once again, just scraping through in losers. He's had a pretty close shave in losers, I think. His previous match he managed to just about get 2-1, And he is against Van Dyke Brown, another regular in these tournaments. Balrog player, if I believe correctly. Bison versus Balrog. Oh, we can see here Maxwell's silver now, so he has ranked up. Let's see if he's leveled up at the same time since the last top 8 that he was in. I think Penguin, if you just move down.
Okay, there we go, I'm back.
Right, so we'll shortly have Maxwell and Van Dyke Brown on the way. This will be Bison versus Balrog, I believe, unless they've been hiding some characters from us for 2 weeks. I do highly doubt that though. There we've got Backstein code trash talking in the chat.
When it isn't Backstein trash talking.
Yeah, well, let's just see how he does in the gold tournaments.
Yeah.
Then we'll see. What fun trash talking is. But anyway, we've got Maxwell versus Van Dyke Brown. Those with some pretty nice colours, if I say so myself. Oh, going immediately for the very unsafe slide from Bison. And going for the dash punch, the low dash punch into the target combo. And immediately gets Maxwell into the corner. If Van Dyke Brown can get some pressure off him, he is going to be pretty free on his defense. Bison with not too much options on the defense. Not too many options at all, defensively speaking.
Both
activates his V-Trigger Raw, and that's going to scare Maxwell a little bit, and he does get caught walking forward with the EX low. So Van Dyke Brown definitely knows how to pressure in this first one. Let's see if Maxwell has pressure to match, because this is going to be rushdown city between these two. Whoever gets the pressure first is going to get the upper hand. Nice use of that standing medium kick though, just to keep Van Dyke Brown at range. He's just testing him with the regular Devil's Reverse, seeing if he can do anything about it. I do believe most characters can anti-air jab that Devil's Reverse though. The EX Devil's Reverse, a completely different story.
Yeah, don't jab that, guys.
Definitely don't try and jab that. But he's using these medium kicks quite well actually. I did actually play a few sets against Maxwell, I think early in the week. He wasn't using that quite so effectively. He has learned to use that standing medium kick just to get the upper hand a little bit in the neutral. Nice. Does get that dash up meaty throw.
Goes for the meaty, no bottom, there we go.
Goes for the throw off the overhead, whiffs on the normal recovery, and it just takes one jab to take away the rest of Maxwell's health there. So Maxwell down a match as Van Dyke Brown comes out the victor in the first of two.
Just nice to see Maxwell block low at the end. He knew the EX dash punch was coming.
Yeah, the EX low did catch him in the first round. He did block that in the second round to his credit. Just gets cross-channel, gets caught pressing buttons there. But not too much conversion off that from Van Dyke. Using that Devil's Reverse again. Van Dyke Brown not quite able to counter it, but still manages to mount some pressure on Maxwell. Now just, I think he whiff punished that standing medium with the EX dash. And that neutral jump killing Maxwell again as he got some stun. And he needs to watch out for those neutral jumps, because Van Dyke Brown's, I think, pulled some up before and punished him for it. Using that EX Devil Reverse straight away to get in. Nice use of the cross-up jump straight from that. And I think he's baiting the throw there, but something that Maxwell does keep doing. He does mash a lot of lights on the wake-ups, which is like completely far from the optimal thing to do when you're pressuring someone. And he does leave a lot of damage on the table when he does do that. But using that standing heavy punch to try and catch something from Van Dyke Brown, I do believe you can confirm that into scissors if it does hit. And he's just trying to bait something out there. I think he's trying to catch any dashes that might be coming in.
But, one torch, this isn't over. One torch and Barrow can turn this around. Oh yeah, no.
He's running out there and he doesn't have any more resources to play with. That doesn't mean he's not dangerous.
Oh,
he does get Marixor down to very low health. And just one more hit will do it. And of course it's the slide from Marixor. The trademark of Vega. Both Japanese and Western Vega, mind you. Going for that slide to finish off that round. So Marixor not out of it yet. Just the one round for Van Dyke Brown to win, but Marixor does bring it back to 1-1. Just about fends off Van Dyke Brown there with some rather panicky buttons, but whatever does the trick. And does get caught by that target combo. I do believe last time we saw Van Dyke Brown, he wasn't. He was using a lot of that target combo on block, which is not safe. But nice use of the V-trigger dash to cross him up.
Now he's got V-trigger activated though.
Yeah, and once again we've seen there, he's wasted a lot of his offense, and he just pretty much ended his offense because of just mashing lights on his opponent's wake up. It's a bad habit that he should probably train himself out of, but he does get caught by those EX. Yeah. Scooped up by not blocking low. So Van Dyke Brown does take that set 2-0. But well done to Marixor to get this far in top 8. Van Dyke Brown moving through. Marixor is, however, unfortunately for him, knocked out of this tournament. So he does get the top place, however. So well done. Got some slide chat in the chat there. Slide is so risky. Well, I don't know if you know secret tech, but Vega slide. Did you know it's plus block? Bet you didn't. It's plus and block. I'm telling you.
I know it's not, but I'm still kind of sitting here going, yeah, maybe.
Maybe it is because everyone gets hit after. Totally plus and block.
Maybe that's not true, but I'm almost certain Vega's stand like kick on wake up was like a 1 frame startle.
It's a 1 frame normal.
Vega has a 1 frame normal, guys. I'm just saying.
1 frame normal into hit confirmed EX FPA. Isn't that the dream?
But anyway, next game is Your Forefathers versus Sarlacc. Sarlacc. That's Star Wars. Anyway.
That's Star Wars. If only it was Sarlacc, but
basically, if Your Forefathers loses, he's being fed to the Sarlacc. That's
Your Forefathers. What an interesting name. Sarlacc, we saw. If you were watching in top 8, he was the Mika. That's
Mika versus Karen. Is this? I think.
Your Forefathers. I don't think we've seen Your Forefathers.
Karen player.
Does look like a Karen.
So I'm going to very much enjoy this. That being said, this matchup goes to Karen, but obviously I've never seen Your Forefathers play, so. Yeah,
Sarlacc played pretty convincingly well in the top 8 match, top 16 match rather, that you would have seen at the start of the stream. They beat Ricky's Jury 2-0. And we'll see if Your Forefathers can stand up to it. We have, like I said, we haven't seen them play. I don't think we've even seen them enter in these tournaments so far. So nice to see some new names. Also nice to see some new names making those top 8 positions. Always good to see new players, see how they play. Always interesting experience.
Every time you say Ricky, I keep thinking it's Ricky Ortiz. I don't know why. It's really thrown me off.
It's secretly Ricky Ortiz training her jury.
I would let Ricky Ortiz into the EU tournaments if she wanted to join.
I think we'd welcome her with open arms if they
top
brought
player
some sort of
privilege.
secret jury. Yeah, professional privilege that is. But it is going to be the Mika versus Karen matchup. And we'll see how Sarlacc can do against Your Forefathers, who we've not seen before in these tournaments actually. How you actually play both these characters? How do you see this matchup going?
On paper, to Karen, I'm not a huge fan of it, but that is my own personal bias. Mika is still Mika. And she can Mika any character in the game, it doesn't matter who you are.
Yeah, getting Mika is still a thing.
If someone can shut down Sariak's dropkicks, then it's over.
And straight away we've immediately seen a Raw and getting blocked, punished. That is the Karen we've all come to know and love.
Karen's V-skill in the neutral is great for shutting down Mika's because they can't dropkick. They can't get away with charging it if Karen just keeps putting that V-skill out into just empty space.
Some good tech for Forefathers. Let's see if they can actually put it into use. Haven't seen too much neutral from them.
Don't do that though. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah. Orochi's not a bad idea, but would like to see some neutral from your Forefathers. They seem pretty determined to use things at full screen there, so I'm not sure how much footsies we're going to see from this Mika. Exactly.
Wow, and he got away with it. None of that was saved. Medium punches -2, but a lot of people obviously don't contest afterwards.
And Zarak just free to bully Forefathers in the corner, but Forefathers not hesitating to use that EXDP. We have seen it a few times already.
Gets the Orochi
and doesn't confirm off the crouching medium. Not really sure what they're doing. They do seem pretty content to sit full screen and then Rasenha from full screen.
Yeah.
Not sure how well that's working out for them so far because it's very unsafe.
No EXP after the heavy punch.
No confirmed off there, but a charged drop kick does put them in the.
Should have reversed the drop kick there.
Always good idea to reverse with that drop kick if you see it coming fully charged.
Just throw yourself out of the mix up if you're not going to use the V trigger anyway. Then.
But Sarek does take that first game fairly quickly. Fairly unusual game here from Forefathers. They're sitting too far out to play any neutral and footsies, but they are using a lot of full screen moves like the Rasenha and the Orochi. But isn't working out terribly well for them as Sarek is now free to bully them in the corner once again. And command grab. I don't think they've neutral jumped a single command grab so far. Now we're going to command grab again. Just the EXDP gets them out of trouble.
No!
And goes for the throw straight away. Finish off that round very quickly.
Yeah.
So 1 round left to go for them now.
Your Forefathers really needs to... I know it goes without saying he needs to stop doing these Senhas. As he lands one, but that doesn't mean it's good, guys. Oh no.
Commentator's curse as always. But Sarek getting Forefathers into the corner. And the question is Forefathers going to get that EXDP out of the corner? Is he going to bait the EXDP? And they've used that EXDP far too many times. Way too obvious. And finishes off with a nice CA to finish off in style. So that is the second game going just as quickly as the first in Sarek's favour.
Your Forefathers
fairly convincing 2-0 there.
He spent so much of that game on the back foot. I don't think I saw him walk forward once. They wouldn't.
It did look like a lot of full screen, walking back full screen into
couldn't challenge those drop kicks, and if you're not going to challenge drop kicks, you're just going to eat the mix up every time. So well done. Sariak moves on to, carries on and loses top 8. Good to see.
Yep. So end of the line for your Forefathers. And Sarek does move on to face Sonkika later on. I think for now we'll have Jeremy Ray and Van Dyke Brown as we continue through losers. We'll be continuing through losers until we reach just before those losers finals, and then Shock Blast and Grykan can take a little bit of a break, have a bit of a rest before their matches to determine the grand finalists. So we'll just be going to Jeremy Ray and Van Dyke Brown. Jeremy Ray you would have seen just before. Against Grykan, I believe, with a pretty solid Ryu. He knows his punishes. He's got some good spacing, some good neutral. Overall, I think we just described him as solid, didn't we? And Van Dyke Brown using Rog, which is, I believe, is definitely not a good matchup for Ryu. So if Van Dyke Brown does manage to find his way in, which Barog definitely can against Ryu, we might see it going the same way as Grykan versus Jeremy in the winners bracket, but we'll see if Jeremy Ray can adjust his playstyle a little bit and work on his defense a little bit. I do think he was slightly hampered by his lack of matchup knowledge in the last match against Garakan's Rashid. We'll see if Balrog, his matchup knowledge against Balrog is any more extensive. And we are going to get this match started. This is round 6 in the losers bracket. Remember, this is the underdog EU side of things, underdog tournaments. I do believe we're in the week 7, so not too far away at all from those champions finales. Do you remember from anyone watching, if anyone's interested in spectating or anything, or participating rather, the winner of these tournaments do get a free entry into the champions finales, which is right at the end of our season. And there's all sorts of cool stuff that you can win in those tournaments. But for now, we've got Jeremy versus Van Dyke Brown. It'll be Ryu versus Barrow here.
Round 1. Fight.
Starting off fairly patiently, Van Dyke Brown will be wanting to maintain the pressure on Jeremy. Jeremy Ray, from what we've seen, a fairly defensive style Ryu, does like to maintain that neutral mid-screen position, and he does have a good footsie game as well. But nice parry to bait out that dash punch. But he's straight in the corner
on this guy.
Caught by the EX low. They do love the parries, don't they?
Oh man.
But parries are the lifeblood of the silver Ryus, and he used it very well there. If he can bait out enough of these dash punches, though, that could work out in his favour. He does have Van Dyke Brown in the corner, but no meteor throw or anything from Jeremy Ray. Does get caught by the what I assume is a throw attack attempt by Van Dyke Brown. And now Jeremy is forced to don the extra headgear as he does go 1 round down against Van Dyke Brown. Not a terribly well spaced dash punch from Van Dyke Brown, not quite punished though. He does some interesting double jump over tech. He does get Jeremy Ray in the corner, and Jeremy Ray's starting to feel in a similar position here as he's stuck in the left hand side of the screen in the corner, as a lot of people tend to do against Barrog actually. Does get caught by the overhead, linked from that, and it should be the game for Van Dyke Brown fairly quick. Jeremy Ray not quite defense on point.
It's the Balrog MO in action there. Just put your opponents in the corner and maul them to death.
He does have the option, and he did have a lot of resources. He does always have that option of the EXDP if he feels he is under too much pressure, and if he feels that his opponent's not really watching out for it. I've not seen a single EXDP from him so far, actually, I don't think. Ooh, nice spacing there from Jeremy Ray, just punishing that dash punch with the fireball, but getting caught with another dash punch. You do have to be very patient in that range against Barrog. And the whiff punish from Van Dyke Brown as well with that with the medium punch, I believe. But goes straight for the overhead, and Jeremy Ray, I think he's fallen for every single overhead that he's been thrown at him so far.
Doesn't get full damage though, but should still be enough to take it.
And there's the parry at such low life, the extreme risk from Jeremy.
Yeah, I don't know why he'd parry in the corner. It's YOLO.
But round 2, and just one more round for Van Dyke Brown to knock Jeremy out and move on through losers. And the parry again not working out for him. And he's got caught in some sort of pseudo throw loop. And does finally manage to get the EXDP, but finding himself in the corner again, he's not blocking low. He's getting too scared of the overhead. Finally, one of those parries works out.
Every time I die a little, because these successful parries are convincing him it's working.
But unfortunately, that is the end of the road for Jeremy. And I think what really killed him was the lack of pressure. Well, the parry as well, but the lack of pressure. He managed to get a nice break, and then he didn't have any meaties. He didn't have any offense on the knockdown against Van Dyke Brown. So as good as his neutral and his defense relatively was, do need some offense to back it up when you do get that lucky break, when you do get that knockdown, especially against someone like Barrog who doesn't have too many defensive options.
Yeah,
you do need to take advantage of that. But well done to both. Jeremy Ray now out of losers, out of the tournament rather, and Van Dyke Brown moving through losers bracket. And we'll be moving straight on to the next, the last match of this round, which will be Sonkika versus Sariak. That will be Sonkika's Urien versus Sarek's Mika.
Urien versus Mika is going to be interesting. Forward medium punch is great to stop dropkick. I just want to see someone stop the dropkicks really, because so many Mikas at that level just get away with it. It's kind of nice to be taught that you can't just dropkick for free as well. It's a useful lesson.
I think we've got some cool people in the chat. To the casters, thank you for making these tournaments. We're always happy to make these tournaments, and these are for you guys. Any newcomers starting out, we do know how intimidating it can be to try and break into any sort of competitive scene. That is what these underdog tournaments are for. Backstein go 3 Polish players in the top 8. Is Poland even?
Oh yeah, we've got 3 Polish guys.
Yeah. Oh, we had. Some of them not in the tournament anymore, but Van Dyke Brown still in, I think.
What's Backstein's problem with the Polish?
Yeah, not that we're not saying anything. No message in these tournaments.
Jeez, Backstein.
That's completely stream chat being monsters here.
To be fair, Backstein is our only monster. Everyone else is fairly well behaved. Not
just scrolling up a bit. I think the game music might be a little bit low. Maybe the game sound.
Game sound. Yeah, I can do something about that. Okay, actually, before I change it, can I get more than one person to tell me?
Can we get some sort of verification?
There's nothing worse than one person saying the audio's gone, because I don't know whether that's just you or me.
Interestingly, Sonkika has a Nakali icon on his profile.
Huh.
Maybe he's training a secret character for these tournaments.
I'd like to see Nakali, but I can always guarantee we're going to see the Urien.
Yeah, to be fair, why would you play him? You can just play him. But there should be Urien against Mika this matchup. But we've seen Sonkika quite a few times before now, and we've seen Sarak, a very solid Mika. And this will be the last match of this round here, and then we are moving rapidly, swiftly onto that losers finals. Oh, we've got a Mika mirror here. Kika going for the Mika pick. Out of nowhere. And Penguin with the completely
Mika mirrors are fun, guys. You're gonna enjoy this.
Is this gonna be a very footsie neutral heavy match?
What's going on for Sonkika right now? What's things going? What's
in his mind? What is going on in his mind?
Rationalize this choice. Is this BM?
Immediately with the charge dropkick. Not sure if this is some next level BM or if he does actually have a really good Mika in his pocket. But usually when you're going for a pocket character, you don't usually go for the mirror match because they are going to know your characters. But it does look that there's quite a bit of lag here, so we might have a restart on our hands.
Yeah.
But they are just making sure, and they are going to carry on, it looks like, for this game at least. So we are going to carry on here. And the throws are being reset all over the place. And goes immediately for the command grab. And Sarak is a big fan of the command grab when they are initially in that mix-up position, so if someone does catch onto that, they can get the neutral jump. Ooh, the jump in into the charge drop kick. Interesting maneuver, as they say. But Sarak gets straight into the corner. Mika with minimal defensive options of her own, and now just helpless to Sarak's mix-ups. But that hit, avoiding the perfect if Sarak does come out the winner of this round. But Sonkika, determined to fight back a little bit, does get the tick throw into the command grab. And now going with that crouching heavy, that forward advancing crouching heavy.
and V-trigger to activate afterwards, but Sariak still there, just pops in, a bit of a waste. Could have punished that EXP as well.
Is that legit, the wake up V-trigger?
It's kind of a thing, but I'd never do it. Unless I was certain it was going to hit.
Yeah, it's no wake up mirror.
If you're saying they can't get a meaty, then maybe, but if they're right next to you, I wouldn't recommend it at all.
But Song Kika does have access to a lot of meter here, including a super, if they do get a hit confirm off it, but
nice
that would be Sariak getting some damage.
Oh wow, just whiff punishes with the car. Throws him out of the corner though, wrong one.
And Song Kika very close to kill here, but does about get the stray limb into the V-trigger, but completely wasted. Didn't get too much off that.
Song Kika
responding with their own.
Yeah, Song Kika, go change right now. Go back to the area. I don't know what he was thinking here. Not saying his Mika is garbage, but I don't get why you would change the Orion. Yeah, the Orion is definitely better.
The Orion would be the better pick here.
I've never seen him play Mika. It's a very odd change to mirror your opponent.
With a pocket at the very least as well.
Yeah.
So I think we could see a restart with a character switch, I'd assume, on our hands here.
Definitely gonna see that Orion now, I think. Bit of a strange experiment, especially in losers where you are one loss in this set and then you're gone. Fair enough, you do it in winners and you've still got losers to play around with. Definitely not a fan of that. We've just lost one of them.
I think it might have been Song Kika.
Yeah, we lost Song Kika
from the lobby. So we are going to have a restart. It might take a little bit longer than we expected, but that's the nature of these things. We are going to try and get Song Kika back into this lobby. We're just sorting out some technical stuff with trying to get Song Kika into this lobby, but I am reading I think we have a forfeit on our hands here because of unstable internet. Yeah, I think their internet is not up to the task. So I think we do have a forfeit on our hands. That does mean Sariak makes it through to face Van Dyke Brown. Probably not the manner you would have liked to do it, but that just happened really. And I think that will be an auto win given to Sariak.
So I think that means we will lose the semis, or lose semis next. So it'll be Van Dyke Brown versus Sariak.
So this will be, hopefully this match will go fine. We haven't had any technical issues prior to this, so I don't see how Van Dyke Brown Sariak match having any problems. Yep, so that is the automatic win rather, awarded due to the forfeit from Song Kika. And so the next match will be Van Dyke Brown versus Sariak. And this determines who does get into those losers finals. Obviously, the winner of that does manage to claw their way back into the grand finals, back into the winners bracket. But first, we've got to determine who wins the loser semi-finals between Van Dyke Brown and Sarah, which should be Barrog versus Mika.
Yep.
Not sure how many Barrogs you would have thought when you played Mika, but
yeah.
Going.
So this is our match to determine who Shockblast will be playing in losers finals.
Shockblast and Guaycam just waiting up there in the winners. Not even here to defend himself. But we will just get them shortly in the lobby.
Wait, Old Man Grunt's wife doesn't like Mika. Well, I don't like your wife either. It's the massive breasts. She's a wrestler though, OMG. It's so cool. It's so cool.
I don't think cool is the word I'd use, but whatever floats the boats. I'm glad you don't like my wife.
Look, as long as you raise your kids to like Mika, that's okay.
There we go. We've got both contestants in the lobby, and we should get this loser semis on the way straight away. Apologies for the delay. That does happen. We did have a forfeit on our hands there, so we were trying to sort out who makes it through the bracket. But these loser semis will be underway.
See, Marek all knows. He's got taste. It's not a mod, Jimmy. I've just got YouTube playlist in the background. Although if there was a Guilty Gear music mod for Street Fighter, I'd already have it installed.
I think a lot of people would have that installed indeed, yeah. Alright, so loser semi is on the way. As we would have expected, Sarek's Mika versus Van Dyke Brown's Balrog. Just using that training stage just to minimize any lag. We've had enough of that for 1 week at least.
Round one. Fight.
And Van Dyke Brown is going to mount up the pressure like he has done in previous matches. For him, his opponents haven't had too much defense to offer, and he does immediately mount some pressure. But on the flip side, if Sarek can get him into that corner, he has nothing really that he can contest Sarek with.
No one watching their toes against Van Dyke Brown, just keep getting called by that.
He's getting a lot of lows, isn't he?
Oh, didn't go for the
nice.
didn't go for the Irish whip into the corner, just goes to the damage.
Goes for damage. I think the corner would have been preferred in that situation.
Yeah, definitely. Against Balrog 100%. I'd see a few more command grabs as well. He's going for the just box rings.
But we can already see Van Dyke Brown sitting on a lot of resources here. You can expect to see a lot of EX dash punches, I believe.
That was nice. Jab into command grab.
Throw into the command grab. Oh, just horribly mistimes his command grab. And again, not watching their toes. When they have EX, you can expect that EX low if you're not crouching enough.
Yeah, you're not gonna get away with charge and drop kick against Balrog. You're just gonna throw that dash punch right out. Oh,
they tried the neutral jump again on the wake up again, but they do drop the stun combo.
Yeah.
And here's a chance for a break here from Sariak.
Oh, I was hoping he'd just go EX command grab. Van Dyke hasn't jumped once on wake up yet. Oh, wow!
Nice use of the EX command grab there,
nice.
Straight away. Just about in range for that EX command grab, and did manage to get Van Dyke Brown just in the nick of time, as he was ending his dash punch pressure there. Trading hits at first, and just getting that blocked drop kick, allowing Sarek to pressure Van Dyke Brown into the corner, and again another charge drop kick working wonders for him in this.
Oh, that's stun.
And this should be stun.
Boom, gets him back in the corner.
This should enable them to get back in the corner.
That was smart, because he knew he wouldn't have got the wall round, so he was a bit too far out. Actually, like that.
Oh, that is not safe, but still
Ooh.
gets punished with the V-trigger there.
That was... Did he just confirm V-trigger off crouch light kick? I don't know what button he pressed there. He confirmed it off songs. He got the combo, but nice anyway. Sorry.
Yeah, but definitely not a safe button there thrown from Van Dyke Brown. Did actually get them killed. Not a wise decision to throw on safe. But Sarek coming away the victor there. Van Dyke Brown was on top of Sarek for a lot of those rounds, but Sarek just about managing to bring them back. This is a very offense-oriented battle we have here. And once again, sits full screen. That threat of the dash punch ever present, but manages to get Van Dyke Brown into the corner. Van Dyke Brown not too much in the way of anti-airs here. Barog does have some very good anti-airs with that medium, and just resets position into the corner.
Rolls out though, but still gets collect on the way down. Oh,
almost managed to get into a good position by rolling under that jump, but just about got clipped. And again, not watching their toes against that EX low and that target combo. Not quite confirmed, but was throwing it anyway. And that command throw rather. Another command throw. Could have gone for another one, but Van Dyke Brown blocking the meaty pressure there. And the charge drop kick straight into the command throw again. And he's getting a lot of mileage off of these charged drop kicks. No one's really stuffing them. And does get in the Deshko to end Van Dyke Brown's pressure, but doesn't get too much off of it. And Van Dyke Brown, just again, not watching the toes, gets caught with the EX low once again. So that does bring them to 1-1.
Yeah, definite turnaround there. Really adapted to Saryak's shenanigans.
Yeah, having said that, he was pretty free to those command grabs. So
yeah,
we haven't too much in the way of neutral jumping so far from Van Dyke Brown to punish.
It's weird that Saryak fell back a bit more on the dropkick, which he wasn't doing in that first game. So maybe go back to whatever he was doing, yeah.
But Sarek now watching his toes,
nice
to use that crouch block, get some punishes off, and immediately
pushes
Van Dyke Brown.
Oh, why didn't he go for command grab?
Didn't go for command grab, went for normal throw, was 10. And using that mic.
A lot of great
mic, but that's if he does get tapped.
I would have gone if he'd gone for the EX punches. That would have killed. Damn.
Does flip over them, but
wow,
situation there. But just about gets a throw to get the kill.
Yeah.
Nice pressure there from Saryak.
Really, Van Dyke needs to start jumping a bit more, deal with some of these grabs, because at the minute it's kind of just one them off free.
Yeah, I like how Saryak's implementing some crouch block into their walk forward as well now. They've been hit by too many of those EX lows.
Just gets away with a fully charged drop kick, stood right next to Van Dyke Brown. Drops is confirmed there after the medium punch. No anti-air though out of Saryak. Again,
does roll under that.
That was pretty nice. Doesn't get full damage. Drops the EX each afterwards.
Tries the charge drop kick again, gets caught by the overhead, slammed into the ground.
Whoa.
And the raw EXP is just throwing it out there.
Missed his command grab though. Oh.
Ooh, crush counter. This could be it for Sarek if he can build some meaty pressure of that. And there's no pressure off of that, and just a couple of
why didn't he
that is definitely
grab?
Not safe.
Why didn't he grab?
And chose not to grab. That did work out for him in the previous round, but allowing Van Dyke Brown just to make it back, and this will be the final round for both of them. Whoever wins this does win the set.
And no anti-airs.
This is the final round to determine who gets knocked out.
Oh.
And caught by the EX low again, and the whiff command grab and wake up there. And gets caught by the dash, and we could potentially have a perfect on our heads.
Oh no, because he goes for a weird punish again. The second time.
That's the perfect from Van Dyke Brown.
Doesn't matter though, he still takes it.
Yeah, just a series of wrong decisions from Saryak.
That was so disappointing.
Cost them pretty badly in the last round. It did come straight to the wire though.
One throw away from taking that set. That was so disappointing. Congrats anyway to Van Dyke Brown to come back.
Yeah, well done to Van Dyke Brown. He did really well to keep mounting that pressure onto Sariak. Did really have to fight out there in those three games rather, and he is the one who is the finalist of the losers bracket. So now that he's through to the finals, Sariak is sadly out of the tournament. We are going to move straight up to winners bracket, as we have the Shock Blast versus Grykan winners finals. So I believe this is Shock Blast with God knows which character he's going to pick here, versus Grykan's Rashid.
It doesn't matter who he picks, Shock Blast is free, we all know this.
Completely not here to defend himself.
It's always the best when they're not here to defend themselves.
Got cries of choke blast in the chat there. Is he going to choke this week?
No, guys.
He's not been able to make those to get that tournament win in previous weeks, but this could be the week. Every week can be the week. Will he choke this week?
I do think we'll see the Alex though this time. Since they only pull that Urian out for the mirror.
Will we see Alex versus Rashid? Will we see Urian versus Rashid? Will we see something completely different versus Grykan's Rashid?
Coaching is actually not banned. I'm sorry.
Coaching is fully allowed in these tournaments.
No collusion, but we allow coaching.
He is getting coaching from the birdie player though, so I'm not sure how much help that's going to be with his Urian / Alex / God knows who what.
Just don't do the Julio style coaching where you pull your phone out like mid set.
Yeah, please don't waste our time with mid set coaching. But a pretty intense set. The last in the losers finals. We are in winners finals now.
Shock Blast has got his Laura selected though as favourite character, so begs the question: have we seen his Juanita?
I don't know if we're being memed here.
Well,
it sounds a lot like we're being memed here.
Are we? I don't know.
Is he going to choke? That is the big question this week in this week's tournament. He is just a set away potentially from grand finals. He does need to overcome Grykan first. Grykan with a lot of offensive pressure with Rashid. And we're just waiting for him to select the characters. He's thinking carefully here.
Oh, it is the Urian?
It's going to be Urian he's bringing out. He can't afford not to make those grand finals. And it will be Urian versus Grykan's Rashid. And Grykan immediately with some pressure, making use of that mixer liberally. And that standing heavy kick, just getting that cross counter, not getting too much off it though. And Grykan immediately with buttons and everlasting buttons. Everlasting button pressure from Grykan is ended, however, by the EX headbutt. Like we've seen before, Shock Blast not afraid to use that EX headbutt if he feels he's under too much pressure. We'll see if Grykan can use that to his advantage and bait one out. And another EX headbutt, not expected there from Grykan. And he does wake up with a light mixer. Cup choice.
Oh,
and finishes up nicely with the
head. That was nice.
Yeah. And Shock Blast with no meter to use an EX headbutt had to just block there. And Grykan finishes off that first round fairly quickly now. And Grykan also with a full stock of super if he manages to hit confirm something. Or if he wants to defend himself with some EX mixer. Use that forward medium punch again, that tackle again. Just pushing him into the corner, and the crush count here.
Oh, that's kind of... Oh, no drops.
That could have actually won in the round if he had fully punished there.
Just goes to have again though.
He'll be disappointed with the lack of punish there, but he does still have a large life lead over Grykan. And uses the mixer to push him into the V-trigger. But still not too much damage there against Shock Blast, and he is just a hit or two away from getting killed.
Doesn't punish.
And he's just getting caught by buttons and the EX headbutt. We all saw it coming. There was going to be one eventually. And the EX headbutt just catches him between buttons.
Yeah, Greg can't get away with just constantly pressing buttons if he's playing someone who has and knows how to use their reversal.
But that's not quite the safest thing to do. Does get caught with some lights. No hit confirmed from Shock Blast though. He does make some nice use of the overhead Greg when just to mix up his pressure. That shimmy, I think it was a shimmy, not quite working out. There's no cross counter punch there against the blocked EX headbutt from Greg and could have netted him a lot of damage. And he had the full super as well and full V-trigger.
Just throws him back in after he wall bounces out. Again, the EX headbutt, Shock Blast, just no respect.
And the raw headbutt there, just catching Greg. And the V-trigger to mount up the pressure. He's blocking high there, just trying to predict the overhead, I think. And just lands in an unfortunate space, just as Shock Blast manages to throw him and catches him with the low forward. So Shock Blaster was in a little bit of trouble there in the first round, but he does manage to get that win there. Remember, these are first of 3 now that we are in the finals of the tournament, so they still have a few more sets to go at least. Bars managed to get the jump in, but I think he was trying to contest it with some sort of jumping button, I'm not too sure. And starting his button pressure again, but that standing heavy kick ends his pressure there.
Oh wow, just gets
right down to the
head. That was so cool.
And the EX headbutt not doing too much, but not whiff punished either by Grykan. But EX with some deceptively fast recovery on the whiff. And using that forward medium punch just to get that pressure. He's just trying to stay out of range of some of Grykan's normals here, but Grykan has a lot of offensive pressure in this.
No.
I think he was expecting a cross counter off that, but that does not cross counter. And the overhead here working out. I think he's hit pretty much everyone, and he does need to work on his shimmy game because he's walked just a little bit too far to get successful shimmy. And the EX headbutt that everyone knows and love comes out, does get Shock Blast out of that tricky situation there. Does finally manage to block an overhead there. Nice block from Shock Blast. Just avoiding the range of that sweep, but gets caught by the dive kick into Mixer. And he's falling for a lot of shimmies. If Grykan would have polished up his shimmy game, he would have netted him a lot of damage, but does manage to fall for the throw in the end.
Dies with mirrors. I was really hoping he just put the mirror out in front of himself, just to try and relieve some of the pressure.
And just lands in range of Shock Blast's throw, gets that first hit. And that throw does an awful lot of damage. You don't want to fall for too many of them. But does manage to reset positions, getting Shock Blast into the corner with the throw. And now Shock Blast again using that EX headbutt, using twice the meter to get himself out of trouble, get that extra damage and reset to mid-screen. But Grykan not hesitating to try and mount some pressure with the V-trigger Mixer. And nice edit there from Shock Blast, keeps Grykan in the corner, but jumps himself into a sticky position here there, for allowing Grykan to just mount some pressure with those buttons, that overhead, working well from there.
Where's the headbutt? Oh no, never comes.
No meter for the headbutt there, and he just had to take a lot of pressure. It was his turn there, I believe, but he doesn't know Rashid's frame data too well, and he's allowing Grykan to get a lot of pressure on him. So it's relying on a lot of these EX headbutts. To be fair, a lot of them are landing, and the ones that aren't landing aren't being fully punished by Grykan with any sort of cross counters. Immediately goes for the raw headbutt straight from the get-go, and he's going to want to put Grykan as far in the corner as he can to give himself as much breathing room as possible. No back throw from Shock Blast. I would have done a back throw there to get him into that corner position. Nice anti-air there, converted into the tackle. And there's no confirms into headbutts here from these lights, or from the forward medium rather. Does bait out that EX Mixer wonderfully, and that will be a cross counter punish unlike the last one. And nice punishing there from Shock Blast, baits out that EX Mixer quite nicely. And
Wow.
having a bit of a an invasion battle here. Starting to look more like a 2D platformer here as he's jumping over these eagle spikes.
Wow, nice.
And
Again,
there's that EX headbutt, gets him out of pressure. And he's having a lot of mileage out of his headbutt. Grykan is just too determined to get that offense going. He's not watching out for those headbutts, which could have netted him a lot of damage.
Oh.
And has no respect at all.
I didn't even know that was crush counterable. It's good to know.
And just wonderfully baits
quick.
out that wake up CA with a nice punish combo there. Just no respect from Shock Blast, no respect at all. He's got no time for that. Just shuts down that V-Trigger with that Fierce and gets the win. So that is 2-1 to Shock Blast. And he is just the one game away from reaching Grand Finals.
Round one.
Grykan here with a bit of an uphill battle to climb. But if he can just win this one, it will bring it back to even. And just manages to get that meaty Fierce, gets a crush counter, core pressing buttons on the wake up there.
One hell of a start this.
Ooh, but does get caught with a sweep. I think that was a wake up sweep. Interesting option there. And I think Shock Blast has fallen for every single Grykan's not effectively used any of these shimmies. He's just walking back a bit too much to actually get
combo again.
The double target combo does catch Grykan, and now using that V-Trigger just to get himself some breathing space and allow some pressure, but the light from Shock Blast does seal the deal, and he's one round away now from reaching Grand Finals. And no respect for that EX Eagle there. Does catch it with the fireball. And Grykan there using that an expensive use of his resources to gain at all. Oh, a failed anti-air there. I think he was trying to use that crouching heavy for the anti-air. Does manage to get the EX headbutt into the EX tackle, the double meter usage. And there's the V-Trigger come out. Does catch him with a low. He was expecting the... And now the insane corner carry from the V-Trigger from Grykan. And there's a lot of jumping going on here, not too much in the way of anti-air so far in this round. Takes the jump in from Grykan, and the Eagle Spike not close enough to use that sweep. And that violent knee drop punished by the throw and that corner carry, and again falling for another shimmy, but Grykan not being able to convert any of these shimmies at all. And there we go, Shock Blast sealing the win, making it into Grand Finals there.
Shock Blast was 10-on in those last two games. Lost one game.
Yeah, really.
Decided he was done.
But winning that second game really convincing there.
Yeah.
That was the clincher there. Just baiting out all of the EX mixers, baiting out the wake up super. Just no respect for the V-Trigger activation. Just a really solid game there from Shock Blast in that second game. And I think I do feel that Grykan could have got a lot more mileage of shimmy.
Yeah, you got so many.
Practice to do it. Yeah. He had so many opportunities to shimmy.
I think that was quite clearly someone who hadn't really ever put too much practice into the shimmy game.
Yeah, the idea was good, but the execution not quite there.
Yeah.
Could have, and he wasted a hell of a lot of damage from not being able to use that shimmy effectively.
Could have stood to bait some more of those EX headbutts as well, considering how many landed.
Yeah, getting caught by a lot of those headbutts, and did manage to block the one. There wasn't any crush counter there for the punish, so leaving a lot of damage there. So well done to Shock Blast. Does make it into that coveted grand final position, so he is one of your grand finalists for this week. And before then, we will be moving back down into losers finals. The winner of this wanting to claw their way back up to those grand finals to contest Shock Blast. And will it be Grykan to get the run back against Shock Blast, or will it be Van Dyke Brown? So we've got these first of three to get through in losers finals. This should be Grykan's Rashid against Van Dyke Brown's Barog.
This could go very badly for Grykan. We've seen him in every match with any button Z player. against Varog with that amazing stand heavy kick crush counter. Might not be advisable to just be pressing buttons so much.
Yeah, and if he doesn't watch his toes as well.
Oh yeah, we've seen everyone get caught by that.
Not seen Grykan doing too much in the way of crouch blocking so far in the neutral. That could cost him if he's not careful about that EX low, those low dash punches there. From Van Dyke Brown, we've seen enough of them so far as well to know that they are absolutely dangerous tools. Gets away with the jump in equal spike straight from the get-go. Van Dyke Brown does just about manage to fend him off, and now they're both sitting complete green. Both of these characters do have full screen tools, one of which is safer than the other. I'm pretty sure you can guess which one. And Rashid, Grykan here mounting the button pressure once again, and Van Dyke Brown not too sure if he knows the frame data either. But a nice confirm to get the full damage off the mixer. Did almost get the stun to finish off the round, but not quite. And that V-trigger means that he's not going to be able to use any of those dash punches. That Hurricane just creeping up him in slowly. Nice,
oh, no.
nice of Grykan to push him into that V-trigger. But he does get that first round. Van Dyke Brown just succumbing to the pressure and the horribly to be does get him caught. And immediately goes for that dash punch. And again, decides to sit full screen again and wait. He's wasted that meter for that EX low. Not quite close enough. Does get the crush counter, but can't convert it.
See, yeah, buttons. That stand heavy kick so good. Doesn't convert though, unfortunately. Oh, nice with the X Eagle strike through the V trigger.
Yeah, he's starting to use. He has been using the V trigger, not actually for damage extension.
That was a weird option.
That wake up super,
that's dead.
Not an option. Not a good option anyway.
Two very. I mean, one of them worked the EX up to use the armor just to blow through Rashid, but I don't know why he went for the shoot.
Yeah, no, I think I can only think that if it wasn't an execution error, that might have been to bait out some sort of dash punch that might have been coming, ET, or. But yeah, definitely a strange decision there from Grykan. And that did lose in the round in this first game, first to 3, remember, in these losers finals. Does get caught, he's trying to get his pressure off, but does just get caught by that V-trigger. And nice whiff punish there from Van Dyke Brown. Target combo.
Oh, just eats the EX dash straight.
He's eating a lot of these dash straights here. But if he can get a good string of pressure off. But Van Dyke Brown not afraid to press buttons.
Grykan on Magic Pixel.
Just one hit away, and one hit will do it with the low shot from Van Dyke Brown. So Van Dyke Brown does win that first game. Still a couple more games to go in this set. We are in first of 3 now. And they are continuing with the characters here. We'll see if Grykan can handle any more of Van Dyke Brown's offense here. Nice anti-air to start the round there. Balrog with some strong anti-airs, especially at those sorts of jumping angles. But he's just sitting full screen here because he knows that Grykan is not defending terribly well against these dash punches.
Oh.
And just ending his pressure in those EX punches. Grykan not expecting that. Just getting caught right at the end of his block strings.
No
he's getting caught with those lows again, that target combo.
And it is very quick, to be honest, but if he's getting away with it so much.
It's also not safe, so if he's not confirming
exactly.
That is punish opportunities. But he's getting some mileage off some of these jump-ins here. Like Brown not too diligent. And this won't be enough damage to kill, but he is one hit away, and he does wake up with the EX upper. Does get caught. It's a nice bait from Grykan for the wake up in the corner.
Gets tagged with 2 normal dash straights in a row there.
Yeah, Grykan's neutral not quite on point. Van Dyke Brown's already punishes here, both with his normals and his dash punches. Again, lands unfortunately in range of the throw from Van Dyke Brown. And no anti-air there from Van Dyke Brown. Had plenty of time as he saw Grykan bouncing off the wall.
Ooh, missed his follow-up after the V-trigger though, but converts into super anyway.
Yeah, nice confirm into super. And that'll be the second game in Grykan's favour, taking it to 1-1. Nice work from Grykan there. Joss managed to clinch it back. He does need to watch his neutral game though. He is getting whiff punished, and getting whiff punished by Barog is not a very pleasant experience at all.
Yeah, whiff punish with regular dash launches. I'm not even here most of the time.
So again, sitting full screen, going straight for the eagle spike there, and goes for the throw. Gets that overhead to start the pressure from Grykan, starting off this round very strong. That overhead is not meaty, however. Doesn't get the overhead OK off that. Allows Van Dyke Brown to wake up with buttons, but Van Dyke Brown very close to stun, and that will seal the stun. And this should still seal the round. Yeah, he just about manages to get into that corner and to get that heavy mixer off.
Round 2.
So nice first round, very convincing offense from Grykan there. And does get the cross-up jump now. And Grykan definitely the one with the upper hand in this game. Does get the cross-up jump once again, but doesn't convert into any combo damage. Goes ops that time to get Van Dyke Brown back into the corner so he can continue his pressure. And that cross counter meaty, nothing converted off it. Could have big damage there, but gets a stun regardless. And this should be a full combo into super confirm. And this should seal the second game from Grykan.
That was really quick, yeah.
Really good round. Really good game actually from Grykan that time. Van Dyke Brown, I think he was just pressing buttons at exactly the wrong times for when Grykan was going for the cross-up jump, and that's what really cost him and put him under pressure there. So Grykan now with one game to go, if he is going to shoot for that run back against Shock Blast, but Van Dyke Brown definitely not out of it yet, as we saw in the first game. Goes for the roll cancel into the throw. And now, how much pressure can he build? Nice anti-air from Van Dyke Brown, but making use of that crouching heavy punch. But Van Dyke Brown, we've seen him doing this a lot. He is fishing for that target combo.
Yeah, he really wants it.
And he really wants that target combo, and he's suffered a couple of jump-ins because he's just aiming for that target combo too obsessively. But now they're both sitting full screen. Who's going to move first? And it's Van Dyke Brown who cracks just a split second before Grykan flies into the air. But still gets that target combo that he longs for so much. Van Dyke Brown just one round away from pulling this back to a final game. And Van Dyke Brown is going full Barog here, mounting that pressure. But Grykan being pretty elusive here, using that Eagle Spike to delay his jump-ins just a little bit. So decent use of the Eagle Spike to bait out the anti-air. Risky, but it's working out for him. But that target combo just about manages to get a stun, and Van Dyke Brown does take it to a final game. It is 2-2. And in this first of three, just one more to settle it. Who will get into grand finals? Will it be Grykan to get his run back, or Van Dyke Brown to find his way out of losers for the first time?
Grykan just kind of lost all that momentum he built in that third game. Really, he went through that third game so quick, and then just Van Dyke composed himself, brought it back just as easily. Yeah,
a couple of successful anti-airs as well, which could have swung the game in Grykan's favour, really, like it did in the second. But, being a bit more diligent this time, a bit more patient. Again, that target combo. Not watching his toes again, going for that target combo all the time. And again, that shimmy, not working out for Grykan. He really sharpen those up in training mode if he is going to get some good damage off of those. Gets a side switch with the V-triggered EX spike, and just about gets caught with the medium from Van Dyke Brown. So Van Dyke Brown with one round off now from making it into grand finals. Can Grykan make it back? That sweep, not quite safe, but quite well spaced. And the target combo not working out for him there. Just gets crush countered, but no conversion off there. Does get the overhead pressure though. And nice block from Graikan. Uses that V reversal to get some corner pressure against Van Dyke Brown.
The EX offer again. Just Graikan hasn't got his meaties on point.
But that target combo working out for Van Dyke Brown again. Had all the time in the world to anti it.
Oh, not it.
And just catches him with the EX straight. And that will be Van Dyke Brown, the victor of this close set. And he'll be the one who moves up to Grand Finals. End of the road here for Graikan. He did make a couple of key mistakes that did cost him pretty dearly in this set. And we did see that shimmy again. He does need to sharpen up some execution things. Luckily those can be sharpened up pretty easily in training mode. Just need to do some execution practice. But Van Dyke Brown did manage to make it back up into Grand Finals. Graikan will not get his run back opportunity. Instead, Van Dyke Brown will take his place in Grand Finals against Shock Blast. Should be an interesting match. Shock Blast, I would assume, with the chance of winning a tournament,
don't say
would
it.
Go that he would go with his Urien against Van Dyke Brown's Balrog. I would assume, but anything can happen.
So if he wins, he's no longer Choke Blast, right? So we need a new name for him.
I would assume he's no longer Choke Blast. But he does need to win this first. And having said that, we have also had a lot of resets in this season, a lot of bracket resets. So we can see if Van Dyke Brown does manage to get that reset against Shock Blast. Could this be the week for Shock Blast? I do believe this is Van Dyke Brown. This is probably the furthest he's gone in this bracket. So he'll be hungry for that win as well. But we should have a Balrog versus Urien matchup on our hands in this grand final. And this is the grand finals to determine week 7. I believe we're in week 7 of these EU underdog tournaments. Of course, if any of you are watching and enjoyed these tournaments, do feel free to enter any of the future tournaments. We do have the Discord set up. I think if Jimmy's still in the chat, do drop that Discord link down. We've got plenty of tournaments. We do have
Oh, he's pulled it out! He's done it!
Pulled it out
the
in grand final.
madman! Oh my god, what are you doing, Shock Blast?
Pulled out Fang, not the Urien. He's pulled out Fang versus Balrog. This is the first Fang we've seen in these tournaments.
So anyone who hasn't played Shock Blast recently wouldn't know that, yeah, he's been working on a Fang exclusively, well, so he said to me, for this tournament, and he's been practicing with Padu. Now, it's not the best Fang.
Moment here.
But he knows things. But I'm still very interested to see how this goes.
He has it. He has the tech, and he has advantage of Van Dyke Brown. I would assume does not have the matchup experience against Fang. He was probably expecting an Urien, and we'll see how well this gamble pays off for Shock Blast. They are fairly even though. Shock Blast does have a good defense though so far, and he's catching him with a lot of these stray normals here, and just leaving that poison out. But that poison does not tick awfully fast, and he will need to add some pressure on top of it. But Van Dyke Brown has activated his V-trigger. Any hit can kill while he's in that V-trigger. Just about interrupts him. He was going for a straight there, and just about manages to get the whiff punish after sweep. But a very close round between the two of them. Van Dyke Brown just about manages to clinch it. But Shock Blast sitting on a lot of resources here in the second round. Just fending him off, using that cloud to stop any straight attempts, any dash punch attempts. And just gets a bit of pressure. He's not really pressuring too much on the knockdown against Van Dyke Brown. And Van Dyke Brown again, you getting that target combo off against his opponent not watching his toes. That's that standing heavy kick though, using that standing heavy kick, trying to bait out any cross counters.
This should be dead.
But Shock Blast does have the option of a wake up super here.
Van Dyke, yeah, Van Dyke doesn't know his full punish combo there. He's cancelling it into target combo instead of doing the EX upper into EX dash.
He does love his target combos.
He really does.
Not quite optimal from Van Dyke Brown, but he does manage to clinch the first game against Shock Blast, who is using his, he has brought out his Fang. He's been training specifically for this tournament.
Yeah, the Shock Blast Pick and Fang also not quite optimal.
We'll see how optimal his Fang pick would be, because the set far from over. That last game was a close one between these two. Using that V-reversal, switching sides, and he's using that Cloud quite well to fend off any dash punch attempts. While that Cloud is up, Van Dyke Brown can't use any dash punches, raw at least. But again, nice use that Cloud, builds a bit of damage, knocks away Van Dyke Brown. I think it's clear that he's just wanting to play keep away here against Van Dyke Brown's offensive playstyle, but uses those poison balls, dashes under. And Van Dyke Brown again with that target combo. Shock Blast does need to watch his feet, but that is tricky because he does need to watch out for that overhead, which is nicely comboed by Van Dyke Brown, who does close out the round. And Shock Blast in danger here of going 2 games down in this first of 3.
Oh, Josh just crush can't punish that.
Just about, and he's going for that target combo once again. And he's not giving Shock Blast any time to lay down a Cloud. Finally gets a bit of breathing space. And Van Dyke Brown being patient here, just looking for any gaps. As soon as he finds, he throws that dash low, the EX low. And the dash punch again, putting Shock Blast right in the corner. That insane damage from those 2 punches. And again, not watching his feet.
Oh, doesn't need to. Yep, Shock Blast, change card out.
Is he going to change? He has one more game, and he does have the...
No, change now. Do it.
Will he change character? Will he? Does he believe? Does he believe in the poison? Does he believe in Fang?
I do not believe in the Fang.
We don't believe in the Fang. Does he believe in the Fang? He has a few seconds to decide, and I think we do have a character switch on our hands here.
God.
Probably a wise choice. Not that he was completely free in those last 2 games, but it was clear that he was struggling a little bit against Van Dyke Brown's pressure.
Not free, but cheap. Put it that way.
Not free, but at a very high disc.
Yeah.
So we do have a character change on our hands, I would assume. I'm assuming that Shock Blast isn't simply wanting a breathing space. But do remember Van Dyke Brown is up 2 games here, so just 1 game away from the reset. Since Van Dyke Brown is coming up from losers, this would reset the bracket, and they would have to play another set if he does clinch this last game in the set. But he's going for the Alex pick here. He's not going for the Urian this time. He's Alex, which is one of his other characters.
I'm okay with that. Anything but the Fang.
I think he's had enough of the memes and gone for a character he actually plays, which is Alex in this case. Remember, Van Dyke Brown, just 1 more game to go if he wants to reset this bracket. Nice anti-air there from Van Dyke Brown. Again, just jumps in range of that throw, not watching his toes again, gets caught by that dash low and that target combo again. And that target combo is not safe. Could have had a more optimal punish there from Shock Blast. And that lariat, the consecutive
just got a helicopter away in the corner.
The helicopter tech from Shock Blast, not quite real, but it's real enough. Real enough if it works. And he does get the full warmed up combo to finish off that round. Some style there from Shock Blast using that helicopter tech. Ooh, nicely spaced dash punch there. Uses that armor really well
that was nice.
to get that elbow in, but still gets caught. And nice back throw there from Shot Blast, lands him nicely in the corner for him to get some pressure off. V reversal to get out of his button pressure. And the jump in there risky from Shot Blast. Not the best angle you want to jump at to against Balrog. But that target combo not safe. He needs to realize that it's not safe if he can block low. And just punching him out of range with that block string. And just one more punch away, one more hit away from getting killed. Shot Blast in this match goes for the raw parry. I think that was the parry.
No, the Shot Blast
against
special.
the dash punch. He did try and parry a dash punch there. No dash punch came, however. Does manage to get punished by Van Dyke Brown. Nice jump over that dash EX low. And both of them, again, sitting at full screen. This seems to be where Van Dyke Brown is comfortable, at full screen or right in the opponent's face.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't like to be in that mid screen. Nice combo off the light from Shot Blast.
Oh,
and there's
nice.
the lariat. He was probably expecting more lariats based
I
on
like that as well, though. They just resets into the command grab.
that is not safe. Uses that target combo to punish. And the EX low into the upper with that V trigger. So dangerous from Balrog. That is corner carries him straight to the other end of the screen there. That Balrog V trigger, dangerous as always. But I think he was trying to read a dash punch there, but it did work out for him anyway. Using the armor of that charge. And Shot Blast does take one back against Van Dyke Brown. Clearly more comfortable with this character, offensively speaking at least. And it is 2-1 to Van Dyke Brown still, but Shot Blast is on his way to bringing it back here. And both of them sitting full screen from each other. Van Dyke Brown throwing that dash punch, no effect there, but Shot Blast getting some pressure there. Goes for the meaty with the heavy kick. And nice whiff punish there with the standing medium. Probably Alex's best poke there. And gets a full damage conversion off of that crush counter. I think he went for the overhead there. Didn't quite manage to finish off the round there. And now Balrog in V-Trigger has that dangerous X-Factor-ish V-Trigger there.
Corner to corner.
Corner to corner carry, very dangerous from Balrog. And EX low, but Shot Blast still with a lot of health here. Alex definitely a fairly durable character. And uses the armor of that charge to get past the pokes of Van Dyke Brown.
Seems like it is such a useful tool in this matchup because it just beats dash ones so good.
And just dashes in with the lariat, baits out the crush counter, and he did get the opportunity for more damage with the command. Wisely jumped by Van Dyke Brown. Oh, did read that dash punch coming with the sweep.
Misses grab.
That target combo not safe. Does get a pseudo combo of sorts off of that.
Van Dyke now misses grab.
Van Dyke Brown just a bit flustered here. He's not quite sure how to deal with Shot Blast Alex here. Oh, and very nice overhead. Doesn't get the link though, and that could cost him. Goes instead for the V-Trigger activation into. Interesting approach there from Shot Blast. Does pay off though, that gambit, and he has brought it back to 2-2. This does mean that if Shot Blast wins, he does take the tournament. Van Dyke Brown now with one more game in this set. If Van Dyke Brown wins, he does reset the bracket, so they do have to play another set. So Shot Blast here definitely with the upper hand, winning 2 games consecutively with his Alex. But can Van Dyke Brown bring it back for a reset? Would we have a reset on our hands here? Or will Shot Blast take the tournament? He's warming up now. Getting the warm-up BM here from full screen. Does get caught with the dash low punch.
It's not BM, it builds meter.
It builds meter. At the cost of a bit of damage. Didn't take too much damage there. And warming up once again. Getting that hard-hitting crush counter. Alex with an insane amount of damage on the crush counter there. And Van Dyke Brown is getting a taste of his own medicine here with a lot of damage on his Balrog. Shot Blast, who's got some good offense going here, and we've seen how dangerous Alex can be if he does get the crush counter. target combo there from Shock Blast, not from Van Dyke Brown, not safe. Does get pushed right into the corner though with those dash punches. And the lariat there, he's been going for the double lariats. Van Dyke Brown catching on just a little bit.
Oh, nice.
Shock Blast here, 1 round away from taking this tournament here. If he can seal the deal, but Shock Blast in a very large life deficit. Van Dyke Brown is being allowed to just sit back here. He's fairly comfortable. Can Shock Blast do anything with this pressure though? He's released the V trigger early.
Oh,
nice play from Shock Blast there. And he's getting his Van Dyke Brown close to stun here.
Throws him out of the corner though.
And
got that.
He's reset them back to mid screen. But he's done enough damage to affect them fairly even. But 1 hit away now. And he really does have to watch himself because there could be an EX low or an overhead coming.
Oh, I was hoping he'd do EX headlock. God damn.
And he does go for the overhead in the end. Does just catch him. Nice effort by Shock Blast to get Van Dyke Brown's health that low from a life deficit, but does fall to the overhead in the end. Ooh, went for the stomp. I think he was going for there. Does get caught by the air to air, and the tick throw into the command grab. And Shock Blast just building the pressure with the lariat, dashing up for the command grab. Van Dyke Brown not prepared for these dash up command grabs.
That was a single one so far.
But on the flip side, Shock Blast not dealing with these overheads at all. Van Dyke Brown just comboing off them, and Shock Blast is he had a little bit of a freeze there. Just was a little bit vulnerable for a second there, a bit weird. Ooh, just managed to catch him with a max range lariat. I think he was trying to dash in at some point there. Does go for the super straight away. Ooh, just about doesn't kill. Is he going to go for the wake up super?
Oh,
he is going to go for the wake up super.
Oh, Shock Blast, you mentalist.
Shock Blast has won the tournament by responding with his own wake up CA.
Absolute mentalist, what are you doing?
To the ground there. What are you doing, Shock Blast? Waking up with the super. And that is Shock Blast, your winner for this week for this tournament. He did not choke this week. Not this week. He said he went for the fan pick. Respectable effort with the Fang, but he did break out his Alex there in the end, just as he was on the verge of being reset in that bracket, managing to overcome Van Dyke Brown in 3 straight games there in that set. So he does win that set 3-2. That does mean he is your winner for this week. Shock Blast, no longer Choke Blast, I believe.
The meme is dead. Where do we go from here?
Yeah, the memes are dead. We've got one dead meme on our hands, and what do we do with this? We're just a bit lost here.
I feel like I've been commentating Shock Blast since like the dawn of time. So
yeah, that should
I've got like tears in my eyes.
A very emotional moment for all in the Discord, as Shock Blast does take the tournament by responding with a wake up CA, responding to Van Dyke Brown's wake up CA with his own, and just planting him in the ground to win the grand finals of week 7 of New Challengers EU Underdog tournaments. So well done to both. Shock Blast is your champion and Van Dyke Brown is your runner-up. Well done to everyone involved. We did have a good amount of participants this week. I think we had 31, 32?
32, I think.
Yeah, I think we had about 32 participants. Always room for more. If you are watching and you're thinking of participating in these underdog tournaments, do feel free. This is for the EU ones. They are bi-weekly, so we are going to have another one in 2 weeks' time. That will be week 8, carrying on the underdog season. And like I said before, the winner of each of these underdog tournaments makes it through to the Champions Grand Finale. Shock Blast is, of course, going to get a free entry into that one for his tournament win this week, and you can win all sorts of cool stuff in the finale tournament. Well done to everyone involved. Good effort from everyone. And is there anything else you want to plug?
Yeah, we've got quite a bit to plug actually. I'll start with NTH stuff. Gold tournaments, if anyone doesn't know, we were having a bit of an issue where we thought we might have to get rid of the gold tournaments, simply because I couldn't stream or TO or anything like that anymore. Luckily, Lighting Wolf and Fireproof Flame just jumped in, and they will now be hosting the EU Gold tournaments. I think there's only one this month, and it's on Wednesday, 26th of April. But after that, the gold tournaments, I think, are going bi-weekly. So starting May, they should be going bi-weekly, and they will be on a Wednesday evening. Second, I am starting a new tournament. I will be starting the EU tournament for RSF. So if anyone's not familiar with that, check the other schedules channel. I've done a Reddit post for it. You will need to be a member of the RSF Discord if you aren't already. There's an invite to the Discord in the other schedules channel on our Discord. So I do hope to see as many of you as possible in the RSF tournament. Some absolute killers turning out already. Venom Tuesday and Swag Skeletor already signed up, so I'm sure going to see some absolutely top class play from Europe's best. And I think that's it from me. Our next beginner tournament will be on the 21st.
Yeah, 21st for the next beginner tournament, and then I believe on the 26th we'll be running for golds. That week is going to be full of tournaments, by the way, so to do get entering into any of those, all of those, feel free.
Yeah.
Lastly, I think if we have any, we're still running those ad spaces.
Yes.
For those breaks in between matches. If you're in the EU, and you do have a local that you'd like to promote, to advertise on these streams, do get in touch. Get some good adverts on while we run a few breaks, and get some more exposure for your scene, because EU scenes always could use with some good exposure.
Yeah, I can't pay you, but exposure is the best currency.
Of course it is.
If anything, they should pay us.
Yeah, they should. They should. But for now, Shock Blast your champion for this week, and we will see you in the Discord, because that's where all of us reside. So don't just stick around for the tournaments. Don't just stick around for the streams. Rather, do join in the ever enlightening discussion that happens in the Discord.
Alright, thanks very much, guys. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. See you next time.